Hello, welcome. What a day. Gonna be checking out Forza though, Forza Motorsport. 4090 on at 4K. Ray tracing. Oof. And I'll just go through the settings quick because it kind of has this weird dynamic scaling thing that you don't seem to be able to switch off. I just want to make sure everything's maxed out. Motion blur off. So, ray tracing here, ultra, and then we've got everything maxed. I play that. You will need to exit the race. So basically, it's put me into like a race straight away. And I can't, I don't think you can quit it. Can you quit it? You can't quit it. So, I'm going to have to play through the race. And then maybe try and figure out the settings. Because I don't think it'll let me apply some of this without going to the menu. Which obviously I can't do. So, it has this dynamic render quality. Which you can't switch off. Set the target visual quality level for the experience. This option is set by default based upon your detected hard. So, like, obviously, something like this I'd rather have off. I'd rather switch it off. I don't want anything messing with, like, dynamically, but you can't switch it off. So I guess ultra. Thanks for subscribing, dude. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to just play through this race. And then maybe have another look at the settings. Ade Pramana, hello. Zero cool, yo. Andy, hello. Let me know what the audio's like. I don't know, this game sounds super loud. So I don't know if you'll be able to hear me when the car's going. So what's that? Is it super loud? How do I change the view? Oh my god. How do I change the view? Here we go. Coast through it, then accelerate as you exit. Right. So I don't know. I'm at 4K, but I don't quite know if the settings have applied yet. So gonna have to play through this, and then obviously we'll play some more of it. So we'll see. Oh. Out the way. But yeah, I don't quite know about this dynamic scaling. It's kind of annoying. I can't switch that off. Oh my god. RB for view, yeah, I got it. I just ended up pressing every button. So what we're looking at, 90 to 100 FPS-ish. I'll tell you what though, the graphics, I'm not really that impressed. Whether that's because the settings haven't applied for me yet, and it's not ultra, maybe. That's just a taste of I thought I was expecting the graphics to look better. This like doesn't even touch Forza Horizon in terms of graphical quality. Hello, Alan. Hello. I didn't seem to have any stuttering. You need to reset the game? No, it just said you have to go to the main menu. That's what it tells you that in game. If you change the settings, you can't do it like mid-race. You have to just go to the menu. I can't go to the menu because it like when you launch the game up, it puts you into this race straight away, and you can't go to the menu. So if I restart the game now, it'd be pointless because it would just put me back to the start again, and I still wouldn't be able to change it.
Track is clear to the left. Get on it.
So I have to play through all of this first. Nice car. Speed. Better start then. Slingshot. Here we go.
Last lap. Finish strong.
Oh my god. That felt like I was going so much faster on that front view. Yeah, I know. I can't restart the game yet, though. I have to complete this first bit. Otherwise, I'll just end up in a perpetual loop. Like, if I restart the game now, I have to do all of these races again, and then it won't reset my settings either. I'll have to just do the whole thing again. I need to complete these races before I can do it. You can't get to the main menu from here. You have to do these races. How many cars are there in this race?
Great race. Terrific driving.
Okay, sorry. No worries. Joe, hello. Pretty poorly.
From open practice runs to thrilling wheel-to-wheel races. That's just a small sample of what's.
Oh right, interesting that it runs. But I mean, Forza Horizon. I mean, runs like one of the best optimized games. Like the frame rate's insane, even with ray tracing. Isn't this game PlayStation exclusive? What?
Let's gear up for your new racing career.
No, it's Microsoft.
You can come back later.
It's Xbox exclusive.
To check out what's new.
Or is Motorsport just is Motorsport on every platform? I know Horizon's definitely not, but
is the culmination of 1,000 little decisions. Every part, every detail, all carefully chosen by great builders who know what it takes to push a car past its perceived limitations.
It's a different studio. Yeah, but you'd have thought there'd be some cohesion between the two.
Create something that is a unique extension of themselves.
It's like Call of Duty, isn't it? There's like 10 studios working on different ones, but there's like a little cohesion between them.
Your car's journey begins here. To become a Builders Cup
it's
champion,
the same IP, isn't it? You wouldn't want it to be.
Outbuild your opponents
completely
before battling it out
different
wheel to
game.
wheel on
I mean,
race
I would say off the rip, playing this for the first 2 minutes, Horizon, in my opinion, is like way better than this game. Like, I could not imagine ever playing this game.
For our first series, we
Ever.
have a few cars for you to choose from.
Ever.
Each is a great
Forever,
starting point for you
ever.
to build. So pick the one that speaks
Whereas
to
I'd play Horizon. Because it's like a totally different vibe, I guess. I prefer the kind of open world car game, I'd say. That is more my... What do I go for? Mustang GT? It's got to be the Mustang, hasn't it? Or Subaru Impreza. Subaru? Alright, I'll do the Mustang. No, I'm joking. I'll probably do that. It's probably the better one, isn't it?
The STI 209 may be the greatest high-performance Subaru of all time. Its compact turbocharged engine and all-wheel drive system is perfect for epic acceleration and remarkable handling.
It's
Can't
still
wait to take this to the track.
developed to play on both PC and console, though. That shouldn't make the like.
Here is where you create your
They
best
should
possible
still take that
racing
into
experience
consideration.
by adjusting the difficulty and rule set. As your racing skills evolve, try raising the difficulty to earn even more credits to buy other
Sympathetic. Hello. I'm not even listening to what's going on. Expert. Oh well, these. Oh, we'll just do easy mode. You can change these. Yeah, sure. If it's too easy, I'll change it. Alright, can I go main menu yet? Oh no. Don't get the must. Yeah, no, I remember from other racing games, I always think the Mustang's a good shout, and then as soon as I get it, it
Practice
handles
is your
like
time to learn the track
terrible.
layout and how your car handles.
Can I
Set a
quit?
target lap time for you. If you struggle to achieve the lap time, consider changing the difficulty settings before the race.
Do I quit now?
Let's get after it.
Do I quit? Just so we can make sure the settings are intact before I start. Builders, how do I get... Where are the settings? Oh! How do I change the settings? Can I still not do it? Have I got to do the introduction? Ah. Alright, we're going to have to smash this out. Let me smash this out. I'm worried I'll restart it. Do you think I could restart it now and be alright? Press B. No! Is this like a sub menu? Oh my god. Right. So, right, we're at 4K. We do have DLSS, so we can check that out. This whole dynamic render quality, though, I want to get rid of it. How do I just switch it off? I don't want that on. Performance target. Unlocked. Unlocked VSync. Was that the suggestion? Resolution scale. I don't want that on. Auto. I guess that's going to be 100% if I have on auto. Use DLAA. Don't really need that at 4K. You don't really notice anti-aliasing at 4K. There's not really much point. I'll try it out, but there's no point having it really on because you don't really benefit from it that much at 4K. More so at lower reses. So I apply that. Shall I restart then? Let me restart it. Bit of a faff. Don't use auto. Auto should be 100% though, shouldn't it? That's what I would assume. Maybe I'll just set it to 100 just so I'm not leaving anything to chance. But I would have thought auto would be 100% surely. Or is that auto as in dynamic? Don't know what that means. Maybe I'd have to read it. I'm guessing auto, then if it's weird, it might be a dynamic. 100% should be 4K. Yeah, so 100% is going to be whatever your native res is, would be 100%. So even if you're at 1080p and you have it on 100%, that just means you're rendering at 1080p. That's all that means. And vice versa on any res. If you're at 100%, it's 100% of your native res, so... Technically, DLSS quality is, what is it, 67%? Something like this. Because you're rendering it like closer to 1440p from 4K. What was it? Set it to 100. Where is it? Right. Ray tracing, full reflections. Alright, I think we're good. Think we're good. Unlocked VSync, that was the suggestion. Shall I just run the benchmark? I think dynamic still. What do you mean? What? That looks crazy. The way the cars move. Oh my god. Look at that benchmark graph. I love a good graph. What are we looking at? 85 FPS. God, that is so loud. Why is the game so loud? Auto, digital foundry, explain. Well, I assume auto is just dynamic. So it's... If, for example, you have a res at 100% and you set it at that, it won't veer from 100% rendered resolution. So it'll just stay at rendering at 4K. If you have it on auto, it's probably dynamically doing it. So... If, for example, you encounter like a really heavy area, it might drop your percentage down automatically. That's what I would guess. I don't know definitively, but that would be my like educated guess. So, for example, you might end up rendering at like 1440p for a split second to like keep your frame rate up. That is probably what I would guess it does. Like basically what consoles do. It's generally dynamic scaling. How do I get back to where we were? Oh, I need to sort the overlay out. Hang on. I tell you what, the graphics though. I was expecting something really super impressive. It's just not it, is it? From what I've seen so far. All these pictures I saw from the game, I was like, whew. Look at that car. Like, look at this car here. That looks sexy. And then in-game, I feel like it just doesn't look like this. It's just because of the lighting in this room. Shoo! How do I get back to where I was? Race? What was this like tutorial? I feel like it might be worthwhile me doing that. What's new? How do I do it? Race. Maybe just race. What's new? How do I get back to it? Career? Screw it. Should we do that? Career. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Get back on it. DLAA. Yeah. I'll check it out in a little bit. Let me play through first a little bit. I haven't really got to play it properly yet. But I just say, like, at 4K, anti-aliasing kind of doesn't really make so much of a difference. I don't really 1080p and 1440p, you really benefit a lot from that stuff. The higher your res, the kind of less an effect it has, really. On the visual side. A lot of the time, it'll just... Obviously, DLAA is different, but normal anti-aliasing, it can just drop your performance, but you sometimes don't even really notice at 4K. A lot of the time, it's not necessarily really worth having it on.
Practice is a critical part of any race event, where you hone your skills with your latest build on the track you'll be racing. As you practice, you earn credits, and we'll be tracking your lap times to see how you match up against the competition before the race.
So it looks like I'm getting slightly better frames now. Getting better frames than the benchmark. Oh god, the handling. The cornering is crazy. It's supposed to be down-to-earth graphics. Well, I mean, this looks nothing like down-to-earth. What? This is like the graphics you get when you're down, you know, when you go bowling. You go bowling, and after you've got 10 strikes in a row on the bowling, you go over to the gaming section, and you just absolutely destroy some person on the car game. You know, with the steering wheel. That's what this game graphics look like.
We hit our target time with that last lap.
Believe me, I'm an absolute unit at bowling. I don't know why. I'm talking like average 6 strikes a game, me. I'm not even joking. I wish I was joking. That is the size of the biceps. The Skittles just fall over before I've even thrown the ball. You're a bit harder on graph. No, I'm messing around. I'm not being serious. But I am a unit at bowling though. I'm not messing around about that. Chicken legs, no, my legs are stacked. I've not skipped a leg day in 10 years. Jasper, hello. I'm doing alright, how about you? Not a bowler last time I went bowling. Oh, GTA. No, I'm like, I don't know why, I just, for some reason, I'm just pretty good at bowling. Just, I don't go that much, but whenever I go, I just, usually you'll get like at least 5 strikes. It's just I throw it really straight with just no spin and like fairly powerful, and it just seems to always work. Maybe just everyone I go with is always really bad, so I just maybe look better, but...
Required practice laps complete. Great work. Feel free to end practice at any time or continue running hot laps until the session time's out.
Just one of those weird skills, I guess. as though take a girl on a date to bowling, you know, just to assert my dominance immediately. 10 strikes. She walks out crying, you know? Seems to be getting higher frame rate though after we did that little restart. So I think it's felt a little bit better now. Don't really seem to have any stuttering. Oh, there's a bit there. Well, I'd say probably plays pretty well. It's not that crazy on my hardware. 300 watts, just over. Oh, press to finish practice. What did I have to do in that?
That was a great.
I was just driving around.
Now it's time to race.
Have I been on the XTX yet on what, this game? No. I only literally just installed this about an hour ago. How did I come up with the idea of starting a channel? I just used to post videos in 4K originally. Just random things, random games that I thought looked good graphically. What have I got to do though? I don't understand. Go to race? Is that just the same race I was just doing? Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go.
It's a stacked field today for this first event. Plenty of time to size up the competition before race start.
The XTX get the job done. What, better than this? Unlikely. Like, if I had to hazard, I mean, the XTX does better than the, or on par with the 4090 in like a couple of games, but if I had to guess what it'd be like in this, it's probably not going to be better than this. If you look at the averages of all games, the 4090 is obviously gives more FPS in more games than the XTX does. As it should. I mean, it's not, they're not in the same leagues really. I gotta stop hitting cars, you know. Oh god, it's bad, it's bad. Not really used to racing games like this. We actually have to do it properly. Let's take this serious. I'm third place. Foot down, foot down. Your GPU is always at 100% at 4K, as it should be. 4K is GPU bound, so you want it to be. Your CPU will be lower, yeah. That's what you should expect at 4K. Same for me. I mean, we're at about, what, 10, 11% CPU? Pretty... 10% or less for my 3900K is pretty normal. Seen the odd game recently where it's been a lot higher, but that's not really the norm. Oh my goodness. Look at this cornering. El Greco, hello. Someone in the chat? What do you mean? Driver assist. I actually switched all that down because I find it harder when it assists for you. It makes it like hard to actually drive. I mean, you can tell by my cornering. Look, does this look assisted? Oh my god. Not easy to reach chat and drive, no. Chat and drive is illegal. You should crack open a beer.
One more. Finish strong.
Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. He's not left the line. Oh. Oh. Look at it. Oh. It's only took me three laps. Oh no. I think this is still the tutorial anyway, so I literally never play racing games, so probably best I ease it in. The only racing games I've played of recent is Forza Horizon and Need for Speed. What was the latest Need for Speed called?
Points earned after every race will determine our overall series standings.
What was the latest
Ending
Need for
the series
Speed?
at the top of the
Unbound.
leaderboard means that trophy is up. Builders Cup event number 1 in the books. Good showing out there today.
And look who's first. Look who's first. Here he is. There he is. Unbound, yeah. Most wanted? What?
As our car levels up, we'll unlock new
What
parts
year
that we
are
can
you
use
in?
to increase vehicle performance.
Accept all.
We're ready to head out for our next event.
Right, what can I do with this money? Can I buy you get it yet?
Between each event, you'll have the opportunity to upgrade your car.
You're from
Use the
Germany.
valuable
Was ist das
car points you earn for
Hausaufgaben?
New performance parts. New parts will be unlocked as you level up your car throughout the series. Leveling up
Performance.
your car earns you car points, or CP.
Ich liebe
Using your CP gets you the best performance upgrades.
4090.
Try to experiment with
Which
different
would be
parts. If a part doesn't get you the results you were looking for, remove it. Then use the refunded CP for something else.
Physig. I don't know.
No two cars are the same.
Is
Each
that
car has
what
its
would
own
that be?
unique set of
Would that be
parts. As you level
41?
up the car, new categories of parts will unlock.
Because 22 is 22.
Installing parts will change
So I'm
the car's
assuming it's-
performance, and the PI number will be recalculated to reflect that change.
41. Is that 41?
A car's PI is determined by its level of performance. The faster the car, the higher the PI number. Car class corresponds to a specified PI range. Each event will have a car class and PI level that we will need to stay under in order
41,
to
so I was
compete.
kind of close. I thought one was 1. 1 by
As we build,
Drei,
be sure to keep an eye on the balance
4,
between
5,
power
6,
and
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22. Oh god.
Quick upgrade.
I just a tongue twister that.
And build a car with a balanced performance.
What's going on here? Quick upgrade. Boom.
This is a summary of how your car's performance will
Yep,
change.
got
when we
it.
install the
Confirm.
parts for you. All right. Now that we have some new parts installed, let's head out for our next event.
Yeah. Finish upgrades,
That
boom.
build looks good. Let's head to Modelo.
Performance is absolutely jacked. Continue. Do I know any Turkish words? No. I only know German because I did it at school. I actually did German and French at school because I was quite good at languages when I was a kid, so they gave me a second one. I initially did German and I was quite good at it, so they gave me French. But I didn't really care about that. No.
Changing one driving assist at a time.
I'm joking. I was always just, for some reason, I just was always better. I found it easier to learn German than French. But I think that's just because I'd been doing German longer, so I just found it easier.
Push that new build to the limit to hit that target lap time.
And then I almost got given a third, which would have been Spanish, but I was just like, nah. Nah, mate. Not happening.
As you practice,
Apples
you'll
are
pass
popular,
through select
apfel.
track segments that are key to fast lap times. Your time is tracked through key segments, and when you improve your time, you'll receive a car progression bonus.
Although when I went to Berlin, I tried to speak German and they just weren't having it. They knew straight away that I was English. I was like, oh man. I'm trying my best. What's my monitor specs? OLED? No, it's not an OLED. LG Ultra Gear 4K IPS. Oh my god, look at the cornering on this.
Circuit features key segments, like the one you just completed, that we can use to gauge your overall lap performance.
Oh no, that's... No, no.
On the brakes.
No, I'm not having that.
And find your perfect racing line to shave precious seconds off your lap time.
How do I... Oh look, just erase it. Just erase it. It's like it never happened. Didn't know the new Forza was out. It came out today. Well, it actually came out early access, was it like a week ago? The official launch day's today. Shelton, hello. I didn't see it, no. When's that supposed to come out? I mean, I'm gonna order a PS5 probably in the next couple of days. Some play Spider-Man. I'll check the new RoboCop game, yeah. Looks quite good. Graphics. But about the game content, it looked a bit... it looked a bit iffy, but... So for the most part, it seemed to be sitting around 100 FPS. Not that bad. VRAM stayed at about 12 to 13 as well. It's not that bad either, considering we've got ray tracing on, but I wouldn't really say you can notice the ray tracing at all compared to, say, Forza Horizon when you have it on. I feel like you can really notice it, but... Check out DLSS in a sec. Am I not allowed to collide with other cars? Well, he's going off. Whoops.
was your fastest time through that segment.
So it's all about the, okay, so it's all about the
And we'll
time.
have no problem getting the results.
Let's check. I want to check DLSS. I'm hoping it doesn't make me restart the where was it? I'm hoping it doesn't make me go back. Want me to try DLAA first? You need, oh god. You got to exit the race. What a night. What a
You did the work in
disaster.
practice. We can go race.
Okay, does this count as exiting the race? I guess it does. Look at how scratched up that car is. Right, go to the race. I'm hoping that now has been applied. On keyboard. I'm on controller. First place. Oh no, I thought you said I was in first. Go, go, go! Whoa! I'm not the only one who crashes. Oh. Front view. What, on the hood? Oh god, this is awkward. Ah. Oh my god. Everyone just hits me as well. Alright, enough of it. I'm sending it. No messing around now. Oh, we're clear. We are clear. Oh, I didn't want to hit him. Oh, he's doing it on the outside. Oh my... No! Oh, that really slows you down. Oh. Right, this guy's getting done. See you, mate. Seems like maybe our FPS is slightly less with the DLAA. I'll be honest, I don't really notice any difference to the image whatsoever. Maybe it's just because I'm concentrated so much on the driving. I definitely have. I've used it before. I've used it in Forza Horizon, and I've noticed the difference, but more at lower reses. It's harder to, maybe harder for me to tell at 4K. Oh wait, this is the last lap, is it? I've got to go for it.
Keep it clean out there.
Oh no, I've got one more.
We don't want to pick up any time penalties that could hurt our chances at a top finish. Total time penalty is about a second.
I get deducted. Well, am I just taking loads of deductions because I'm hitting cars and stuff? Look at that. Look at it. Right. Foot down.
Final lap.
What's my favourite game genre? Probably shooters, FPS games overall. FPS games or single-player games, single-player story games. Like, probably my overall most played games. Oh god, he's... No, I can't have that. Delete that from the stream. I can't have that. Can I try DLSS? Yeah, I'll have a look at that in a sec. It's not working for you, or? Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it. Heroic. Chop, chop. Look at it. Not a car in sight behind me. Not a car in sight. Continue. Absolutely just destruction. Look at that. Top again. Make sure to like this stream if you haven't, guys. Let's try to hit 100 likes. Over halfway there. It'd be awesome. We could hit that. Alan Wake 2 is... it is, yeah. Alan Wake 2 this month. Silent Hill, though, that's not this year, though. I don't think. Unless they came out with a day. I had it on my wish list, but I don't think there is even a date for it, is there? I had like a long list of wish on my wish list. Every now and then I'll go through and see if any are updated with like release dates, you know. I haven't admittedly looked at Silent Hill in a while.
Let's get going.
I just figured it was maybe 2024 for some reason. I thought I had that in the back of my mind. Oh, it's 31st. It comes out this month. Oh wow. Didn't really hear anything about that game. Tuning.
Tuning looks like the car's ready. So let's
tuning. Anti-roll bars. Oh, I can't do any of this. Set up. Well, I mean, we might as well just crank the performance up again, huh? Engine. We want. What's that? Brakes. How do I know? Quick upgrade. Boom. New. Yep. Well, everything looks green and more than what we had before. Yep, I'll take it. Random guy, hello. I'm good, yeah. On the game. It's alright. It's not really my vibe. I prefer Forza Horizon. It's hard to really comment because I don't ever play games like this, so I don't really know if this is good or not, to be honest, compared to other stuff. I guess people play games more like this for like, you know, if you had a steering wheel and stuff plugged in, I guess. But that's not really something I've ever... I used to have a steering wheel when I was a kid. I had like a Jaguar F1 steering wheel when I was a kid, but I feel like the older I've got, I kind of don't really play racing games so much. I prefer more like, I think Horizon's a bit more interesting for me, because same as Need for Speed Unbound, those games keep me engaged a bit because they're like the kind of open world aspect of it, I just find a bit more interesting, where you can drive around, but also then you can get into races as opposed to just races. Like, this is like Gran Turismo, you know? I used to play that loads when I was a kid, but just kind of lost interest, I would say, in a bit. Maybe just because I did play it so much, but... just playing like set out races, I don't know, I just lose interest in it a bit. Seth, hello. Oh god, I just want to... How do I continue? There we go. Yeah, are we sure there's Silent Hill though? That's this month, is it? Burnout Parrot. Yeah, like games like that. But games like that for me kind of keep the racing games keep me a bit more interested than just track ones. I wish they would do another Burnout game or like a remaster of that. I feel like that'd be huge. That game was so big when it came out. Oh, that would be epic. And just think of the skins they could sell. You know? I would pay hundreds for these stupid cars, you know, these stupid cars. Give me that little Hot Wheels car, you know? Like they had in the old Burnout. There's a remake 2020, is there? Yeah, I meant more like a next-gen type one, though. Or even if they just did like a next-gen game. Maybe they're working on it, I don't know. Oh, you know what? Sometimes I don't know what happens, but it just goes completely wrong. You think you're doing the corner all right, and then, like, look, what is that? Oh, no. I mean, that's horrible. Too much speed. But I think what I'll do probably tomorrow, I'm going to check out some Battlefield 2042 new season tomorrow maybe, and then on Thursday I'm pretty sure we have the Modern Warfare 3 beta, goes live on PC, so it'd be good to check that out. And then I recorded some 8K Assassin's Creed Mirage earlier. Woo. Get that edited. It's actually doable. At native 8K it's about 40 FPS, but with DLSS quality it's above 60. Which is pretty wild. Oh, no. That's I already know that's gone horrendously. That has gone absolutely horrendously. I mean, it's still gone horrendously, but... This is going to be a horrible race. And I'm still... Car level 7. Graphics aren't that good, are they? Well, if you're like me, I for some reason thought this would be a like Forza Horizon-esque looking game, but it's obviously not. It's kind of a different angle, I guess, on racing. Oh god. I feel like the way they marketed it, though, was with the Forza Horizon type bait of graphics, but... Please don't leave your software job for... I'm the next Lewis Hamilton. What are you talking about? The next Michael Schumacher. All I need is to just tighten it all up a little bit. Sorted. I'm using a controller, yeah. I don't play racing games enough to really warrant having a wheel. I'd maybe use it like once a year. On Christmas Day, you know. Right, these guys are getting jacked. Go, go. Let me have a look at DLSS quality, actually, because on DLAA doesn't seem to... I can't honestly notice a huge difference. There might be, but I'd have to... I think I'm concentrating so much on the race, it's hard to really pay attention graphically. Where was it? Oh, we're gonna have to go to the exit the race, aren't we? If I apply it now, when I finish the practice, it'll hopefully apply it. Although it does look like it's applied something. I mean, I'm getting higher FPS, 115. So it's giving us a little bit of FPS, not massive. It's like 10, maybe 10 to 15 FPS. That's not normal though. You'd expect maybe 20 or 30. I'll end this race, do it in the other race, and see if it's any better. Am I using a wheel? No. I'm using a joystick. Right, we got a good time on this. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Foot down, foot down. Bomb it, bomb it. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Wait, what? Oh, he's gonna get in my way. Maybe not.
Nice work out there in practice.
What car's this?
The race is next.
Right, next race. Super Impreza. Gran Turismo is better. I haven't played Gran Turismo probably for 20 years, I reckon. Wait, no, not that long. Maybe, well, over 15 years, I reckon. So I can't comment. I honestly don't know what it's like now.
Before each race, you can adjust your starting position. If
Been
you cross the
a hell of a long
finish line
time,
in
though.
first, second, or third position, you will receive a podium bonus. The size of the podium bonus depends on your starting
Willow
position
Beats, thanks for
in 60
subscribing.
seconds. The more you challenge yourself, the bigger the podium bonus could be.
Go to race. It'd be cool to use a wheel or try a wheel out, but the issue is I'd have to buy it, and the thing is I would use it once. You know, it's hard to kind of condone purchases like that just to try them, you know. I mean, if someone sends me a free one, fine, but to pay for it myself, it's hard to like you know, spend that money when I know I'll never use it again. Oh, it's the night time now. So we've got DLSS quality on now, but I mean, this doesn't... In the last race, it looked like it gave me about 10 FPS, didn't it? In this, it looks like it's not doing anything. Big corner. The devil's corner. No, no. Stop bumper cars. Oh, God. Oh, no. What? I don't feel Spurs sitting at the top of the Premier League. This feels great. Arsenal will get battered everywhere they go. Although Arsenal on the same point, so... How old am I? How old do you think I am? Brake, brake, brake. Oh. Instead of brake, brace. Should have said brace, brace. Tops. Oh, close. Honda Civic is better. Get him out. Who said that? Get him out. Right, going first. I mean, a Honda Civic ain't pulling this off, is it? You can't do corners like this. I mean, look at that. Can't do corners like that with a Honda Civic. $38? How dare you? Crashing into everyone. You should have seen when I went go-karting. Oh my god. My friends were not happy. But, in my defense, when you go go-karting, right, I'm like absolutely ragging it around, right? Everyone's just stopping in front of you and like you can't... There's no other way but to hit. Like, I can't brake in time. They just stop in front of you, and there's no way out, you know? They're, like, directly in front of you. Oh, I'm really doing that. They're directly in front of you, and then they just brake, and then you can't get out of the way. You know? Or is it just me? Am I just going too fast? After this, I'll try like ultra performance DLSS or something. DLSS. Just to see it. It seems like we're getting a little bit higher FPS now than we had on the first lap. So I'm getting the 10 FPS increase again. Seems, I don't know, it seems weird. First lap didn't get it, third lap I've got higher. The police got called. What? Oh my god. Have you ever seen those the electric go-karts they've got now? The speed on those is insane. I'd be dangerous in one of them. Like the acceleration and stuff is wild. Right, I feel like I need to increase the difficulty a little bit because I'm getting first and getting quite far out, aren't I? I don't think they're even close. Oh no, I see them on the minimap. Although this is actually still the tutorial, isn't it? I actually done that corner pretty nice. Boom. Easy.
Great race. He won.
Company got annoyed with overtakes and mainly like racing and asked us. Oh wow, oh my god.
Congrats. We just earned our first Builders Cup trophy. Not a bad way to start our collection.
Yeah, I have an issue with that too. I'm super competitive as well. So like when we were go-karting, I won. I got the best time, but at the cost of, you know, being reckless. So if there was no competition, I wouldn't be like that. But as soon as you tell me there's a leaderboard, I mean, it's game over.
Every Builders Cup tour contains multiple series of car groupings, each a unique challenge to outbuild and outrace your competition. As you complete tours, you will unlock unique rewards. Check back regularly, as new tours with new rewards are released on a regular basis.
To be honest, I'm even competitive though. If I played like five-a-side on like not even a league, it's just like fun five-a-side. I take that like seriously, you know. I'd be like shouting at people. Not shouting at people, but like, you know, shouting like, wake up! Right, I'm going to try Ultra Performance. Apply. Alright, let's see if there's any improvement with that on. Stuttering though, I know people are mentioning it was stuttering a lot. I don't really feel like I've had that much of a problem with that. Builders Cup. So some of these look pretty. I want to do the race car one. That one. Oh, I have to do... Oh, I see it's locked. What one can I do now? That one. That looks tragic. Is that all I can do? It's a bit tragic. Laguna Seca, I remember this. This was on Gran Turismo, wasn't it?
Modern high-performance hatchbacks have evolved into serious street and track weapons. Precise handling, amazing stopping power, instant turbo response. And yet they still retain their...
Oh no, you get 50. What resolution? What do we reckon here? Mini? Vauxhall Astra? Oh, actually the Mini's rubbish. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that because it looks just like it's got absolute most power. This one, yeah. I think I'll go with that. Go to store. No! Oh, no. I don't want to add premium add-ons. Oh, it's a premium add-on car. That's cheeky, isn't it? That is cheeky. I'm not having that. A Megane. That's not got that good power though. I think maybe this. Impreza, this one. This is pretty good. I can't believe they've made the Forza one a chargeable car. What the hell? That's bang out of order. What colour do we want? What do you just got? Pink, huh? How do I just look at the car? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Get me a gold one. Oh, there we go. Oh! There it is. There it is. That is going straight on. Bye. Look at it. See me coming from a mile off. This menu system seems kind of confusing. Haven't unlocked any of that other stuff. You get to choose how much smoke comes from it. I don't know. I want to say no though. It's not like Need for Speed. All right, we'll just go for it. Don't want to spend too much time. I want to check out this ultra performance FPS.
WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca is a technically demanding track where any time spent off the racing line means losing precious seconds to your competition.
How come I don't have Game Pass? I just prefer owning the games. I've had Game Pass in the past, and I always end up just cancelling it, because I'll go a huge part of the year where I just don't play anything. And then I feel like I'm spending, like... I don't know, overall I probably spend more money, but then I just hate having the subscriptions. It just annoys me. I just prefer to own the games. So I've just got them forever. I was going to increase the difficulty, wasn't I? Look at that gold car. Look at it. So, yeah. I don't think DLSS is literally doing nothing. It doesn't look like it is. It's made... It looks like it's made the visuals worse, but I'm getting the same FPS. Unless maybe a game restart. Oh my god. Hang on. Rewind disabled. Oh no. After this race, I'll restart the game with ultra performance and see if that maybe fixes it. Because maybe that's what you've got to do. You've got to restart the game after every time, which is kind of insane, but maybe that'll will work that. We'll see what the if that's the problem. Oh my god. Okay, this car is not like the other one. I have to get used to it. Did we do this track before? Oh no, I remember this one. I remember this hill. This bit here. I remember this. Out my way. That's a nasty one. Oh my god. So yet again here, we're getting that 10 FPS from DLSS, but even though we've got it on ultra performance, it's got to be maybe a reset. We've got to restart the game, surely. Not going off again. Go, go, go. Going for the overtake. Look at the drift. Out the way. Oh no, that's gone wrong. I think it's good enough. I don't know if they added anti-lag to this game. What do you mean, like in the actual proper added into the game menu? I mean, you could switch it on driver level. I don't think I've ever seen in any game adding it from in menu. But you said that they did it with an older one, did they? It's been a long time since I've really played Forza Horizon. So they added it in. They added it in like a like nvidia Reflex, did they? I mean, I prefer that personally. Prefer that than having it on the driver level. Or do you mean that they added it? Does it just run automatically or something? Right. If I restart, I'm just going to exit. I want to restart the game. I'm hoping that doesn't mean I have to do the I have to do the qualifying thing or whatever it is. I'm going to restart to see if DLSS is just bugged out because we need to restart. So give me a sec. I do have a 4090, yeah. Oh, not Ryzen. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about AMD anti-lag. Anti-lag turbo. Yeah, never heard of that my entire life. That's what I thought. Who's talking about AMD anti-lag? Because, I mean, we're always talking about that. My bad. Would be good, though. Would be good if they added it into games instead of having to enable it driver level. I don't take that back. Right, so we've got on Ultra Performance. Let's hope now it's actually... this works, unless DLSS maybe is just completely bugged. You have the same CPU, GPU. Sometimes the track disappears. What? I think maybe you've had a couple too many. Either too many space muffins or maybe one too many vodka Red Bulls. You know? That happens sometimes. What did you go to? What was it? Performance? Oh, I can't see your message. Can't see your message. Where was it? I think I recall you saying performance. I don't see your message. Anti-lag. Air filter. Car menu. Is this the car menu? Was that not the car menu? Garage. Is it garage or garage? What is it under? Car menu. Garage. I don't see it. Garage. My cars.
Here's where you keep the cars you own.
Sick. Then upgrade. Yeah, that's the same menu I was on, wasn't it? Yeah. That's the same menu I was on. What is it under on that? Place car in bay.
If you want to show off your favorite cars, just assign them to a car bay.
View
Change
car.
them whenever you like.
Open door. What the? Was ist das? Could be your drivers, yeah. HD, yeah. That doesn't sound like a driver thing though to me. It could be it loading in, yeah. What drives is it running off? It could be that the game's not loading in quick enough. It's not rendering in quick enough. I used to have that on I used to play GTA 5 on my Xbox 360 and it used to like not render stuff in quick enough when you're like going really fast. So what's it under? Upgrade and tune. Yeah, the thing is I honestly, unless you tell me where it is, I've got no clue. I mean, it's probably going to be locked anyway, right? I don't see anti-lag anywhere. Anti-roll bars. What would it likely be under? Supercharger. I don't see it anywhere. Let's get into a race though. Turbocharger. Was that a menu? I don't even know if I saw that as a menu. I want to try to check out Ultra Performance, whether it's just bugged from having to reset the game. You want me to look quick? I didn't see turbocharger. That's not even a... That's not even a thing. That's not even a tab. I've got single turbo. What is the drive that it's running on? Yeah, I don't think it's here. Game's capped at 60. Uncap it. It's probably got VSync or it's capped in the menus, the settings. There's an FPS cap in the settings. Just change that to unlimited. Or you've got it capped somewhere else, like if you had Rivatuner statistics running, have you got it capped in there? Have you got it capped in nvidia? Control panel, maybe it could be capped in there.
WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca is 2.2 miles of twisting blacktop surrounded.
So I could show you. It's under here. This here. Performance target. You've probably got it either on that or that. Just put it on this. Boom. 300 FPS. I've got to do the practice again. You having a laugh? People have the same issue. Yeah, it could be your drive. It sounds like maybe it's the drive. Potentially. Like that's what I was saying. I don't know what drives you've got the game running off. Is it an SSD? Because it might be where it's you know, it's basically not actually rendering stuff in quick enough. If in front of you you've got nothing. Okay, so the image quality now for me is definitely worse. Like, I'm using ultra performance, but we're not really seeing the normal performance gain, are we? See, there's ghosting on the car in front as well with it. Oh, you can see it really badly. That's like cyberpunk level ghosting, that. It's probably ray tracing is making it worse. Look at that gold bonnet. Oh, this is horrible view. Getting a little bit FPS than what we had at quality, but maybe like 1 FPS more. Out of the way. Oh no. No! Third time lucky. Oh, look at it. He does not make the same mistake 3 times. There's driver. Have you tried DDUing? I mean, does it do it on every single race? Is it have you got invisible track on every single race, or is it only a specific one? That must actually be quite weird to see, trying to drive on an invisible... Anyone here play real racing? Never heard of it. I only play good games. Oh! It's a mobile game. Exactly. Nah. I won't actually comment on mobile games. I've never actually really played. I'll have to check out... What is it they're going on about? Resident Evil on the new iPhone. I mean... I don't intend on buying a new iPhone, but it'd be cool to see it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Right, out my way. Out my way. How do I beat the horn? Just give him a bit of a nudge just to let him know I'm there. Let him know that I've just completely done him. Couple of knocks. Nothing too bad. Nothing too serious. Right, I need to get DLSS Ultra Performance off. Remove that. Remove that from planet Earth. Only issue is it's going to say you've got to go to the menu. Get it all off. Get it off. Auto off. You will need to exit the race. Alright, we're going to have to do the race.
As you get more comfortable racing in builder
Difficulty recommendation. Great racing. Oh, look, I mean, it said, look, you're an absolute unit. We can see you're a unit, so you're going to need to up it. How do I up it? Difficulty. What are we... let's go 50%, huh? Nah. Oh, I mean, I had it on 1, so we're going to go 2. Oof. Whew. Wait, I don't understand. Higher values make AI opponents achieve faster lap times through more precise gas braking and cornering. Place first. So what's this then? Rule set bonus. Oh, I mean, we want that. We want rewind on. Is that Earth or Earth? It's Earth, mate. Earth round here. I feel like I say both. It's like the word better. I sometimes sound better. Depends what I'm feeling like that day. Alright, Ultra Performance is still very much on, so I can see it in the... Right, we've increased the difficulty here. Got to be a bit more aggressive. Straight in. That guy's gone off. The ghosting is so bad at Ultra Performance. Look at the cars in front. That looks horrendous. That's my eyes. We are getting higher FPS now, though. The FPS on DLSS don't make no sense. It's all over the place. Reminds me of Jedi Survivor. You remember when that first came out? And it was like unclear whether FSR was on or off. And even ray tracing. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. I don't honestly remember games coming out before this year that did that. Where the settings didn't work. Like, what? Since when is that a thing? So it happened in like 3 or 4 games this year now. Alright, these guys are getting smoked. Just look at this overtake. Look at it. Don't you dare knock me. Right, full throttle. I'm going to give him a little knock just to let him know. Rear him off. There he goes. Get him off the track. Just to let him know he's messing with. Get inside his head. That's what I'd do in Formula 1. And your tyres would pop off. Drew, see you later. I'm on the nvidia driver. I think I am, yeah. I updated it all. I had no update, so unless it's come out in the last 20 minutes. Is it an official download or a beta? You were saying it to the guy I rammed. Oh. Got ya. I'll check the graphics driver in a minute. I don't think I had any. So, unless it's a beta driver. Check what version I'm on. You got a 3080. The 4090 is definitely, if you're going to play 4K, then it's definitely worth it, but I'd maybe wait. I mean, we're getting rumours now of a 4080 Ti. Oh god, that's gone badly. We're getting rumours of a 4080 Ti now, so to see what performance on that's going to be like, and price-wise, that might be a like more logical price to performance. It's going to be cheaper than 4090. I think that's rumored to be like beginning to mid next year, I think. So, not entirely sure if it's definite at this point, but that might not be a bad option. I do have it. I normally don't pay too much attention to the versions. So, for example, when I DDU every day, I just download the latest thing. So, I do probably have that. Like I say, before I booted the game, I checked and there was no update for it. So I assume I have the latest one. I'll just check what the version number is. I usually just have GeForce Experience and it'll update it to whatever the latest one is, so I usually just let it do its thing. I feel like, I don't know, this FPS is all over the place with DLSS. It's not really making any sense.
Final lap.
You think you accidentally deleted Vulkan? Well, you can just reinstall it. It looks CPU bound with DLSS. From what information? I mean, we're dropping. Yeah, I mean, overall DLSS is more CPU bound than native, but I mean, GPU usage wise, still pretty high. CPU usage hasn't really changed. That's 10% or under. Some dips down for sure with the GPU usage, 90%, but I've definitely seen worse at DLSS Ultra Performance. I would be expecting to see closer to 20% usage on the CPU. It's like barely budged from native. It's not working in my opinion. I mean, we're getting 130 to 140 here, but there's no difference between DLSS quality and ultra performance, which that's a problem. So I'd say it's not quite working correctly in the game by the looks of it. I'm getting the bad visuals, so like the game looks worse for me with performance. So it's on, but not seeing really the, you know, we're getting 10 FPS more with DLSS quality. Doesn't seem like it's working as properly as it should be. Easy. Does anyone know what my 3090 sounds like a jet engine? Is it because your house is next to an airport? What have you got it on though? Auto? Is that, I'm assuming, if you're not using any, well, are you using any fan software to like control it? Is it set really high? So yeah, you could use MSI Afterburner to, you can obviously change the fans. In that, so you can set it manually or you can change it auto, but you could change it on your, in the BIOS as well. You should be able to set it, save you having to have MSI running all the time, unless you always have it running, then. Continue. What am I continuing? Let me get rid of DLSS Ultra Performance because it's making me want to vomit. So, for example, I have MSI Afterburner open now. And I normally have it set on auto. I actually reduced it a little bit recently because everyone was complaining about my fans are too high for some reason. So you can either do it manually or set it to auto in that, whatever you want to do. So whenever I have that open, it overrides anything else. What was I doing? It is off now, but is it actually going to have turned it off? Do I play with auto, manual, auto? I'm just going to check my driver. I am on, drum roll. I am on 537.58 released 10th of the 10th, which is today. So even Americans can't get confused with that date because it's the same here, same there. Doesn't matter which way round, whether you have month first or day first. No translation needed. So yeah, I do have the latest one. Like I say, when I DDU today, I install GeForce Experience, and then it just installs whatever the latest thing is. So like, I normally don't really pay overly too much attention. I just make sure I have the latest, whatever the latest one is. As long as it's the official driver, I'll have it. Or as of like that, you know, that minute. You know, if it came out after I started streaming, then I probably wouldn't have it, but... Here is 3202. No! For some reason, when I see, like, the American date, I feel like it shouldn't make my head hurt, but it does. I don't know why. Like, it's a pretty simple thing to just work out, but it just makes my head hurt for some reason. Because I know what I'm looking at, but I'm just like, why does this make my head hurt so much? I could try it at the resolution scale. The only issue is right now it's going to make me go back to the menu again, isn't it? I wish they'd fix that. Let me just do this one first, just to check that it's actually switched off DLSS. It looks like it has. Hang on a sec. Is that my screen doing that? Am I testing Principle 2? What the hell is that? Never heard of it. Never heard of that. Have you just made it up? Sounds like you just made that up. Oh, it is doing that. Guy's got like a weird white line on the... You see that? On the stream, on the corner. Or is that just me? Is it in this OBS? That's weird. It's not doing it in OBS. On my Windows, you can't see it, can you? Can you see the white line? Is the white line there on the Windows? It's not on my OBS. It's not there when I got Windows. It's on Windows. Oh dear. Hang on. Let me pull out my capture card. Pull out all the cables, blow on them. It's not there if it's just the black window, it's not there, but then it's there with the white, is it? What the hell? Let me remove. Let me just try and create Is it there now? What's weird is it's not there in my OBS, but it's there on YouTube. I'm just thinking though, is it the game that's doing it? The games looks just weird. Reset the capture card. There's not really any way to do that. I've unplugged everything, replugged everything in. I don't think it's that though, because I'm not getting that in my OBS. It's not there in my OBS. Wait, it's gone. It's gone, hasn't it? Is it gone? It looks like it's gone to me. Which in that case, it's the game. It's the game causing it. I think it's there. It's gone, right? Yeah, it's the game. It's the game doing it. It has gone, yeah. I can see it's gone. It's the game. So if I have the game in full screen, look, if I now go full screen, it'll do it again. I reckon. Do you reckon that that's done it? Maybe that's fixed it. Yeah, it's there again, you see? It's the game. If I full screen the game, it'll do it. We have to maybe borderless it. At least we know it's definitely the game. It does it on my screen now as well. If I go full screen, I have a white line on the left and the bottom. So that's just what you're seeing. It's just not... It doesn't show up in my OBS, but you're obviously seeing what I'm capturing. How weird. I do think this game is definitely a little bit buggy. If I can play it in borderless, I think that fixes it. Let me know if it should fix it. Shame I've been playing for so long with that. What a weird little thing, though. If I leave it if I leave it like that, all good. Yeah, I've got it in like windowed now, and it doesn't seem to do it. I could probably just play like this. I'll see what it does to my FPS. If it tanks it, maybe I'll just have to go full screen, but... Didn't think it was... No, I just noticed it, though, and it makes me just nervous because if it's my setup, I've had, like, a few issues recently with it. So, like, I want to try and establish if it's my setup, but, I mean, that's pretty much certain that it's the game doing it. The game in full screen seems to do that. For whatever reason. But at least that I know it's that. Right, let's get back to it. Do I... I have no audio now, hang on. You guys probably don't either. Okay, you should have audio now. Right, sorry about that. This Talos there, I don't know what it is. Never heard of it, what is it? Audio's fine, yeah, it is now. It was, it's so loud on my headset. It wasn't coming through my my headphones. Hopefully now the picture's alright for you. It's slightly windowed for me, but I think it should look alright for you. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, no. Oh, well this is a big... Not good. I personally think if you have no intention of playing 4K, 4090 is an awful lot of money to spend, in my opinion. It's going to depend on what... If you're buying the 4090 for 1440p, but to get the 4090 you're sacrificing a decent CPU, I absolutely wouldn't do that. Because to really benefit at 1440p on the 4090, you need like the highest end CPU as well. So if you're sacrificing CPU to afford the 4090 to do that, then definitely not. I'd get a lesser GPU and get a better CPU as well to like balance it out. But I think overall, unless you've got no intention, if you've got no intention of doing 4K, then I think it's too much. It's less worth the money, unless you're some sort of professional, you know, doing like professional gamer or using software like Blender or something. Then if it's just gaming, casual gaming, it's a lot of money unless you're like a millionaire. I feel like if you're going to spend that much money, in my opinion, you want to try and make it as worthwhile as possible. Because you could spend a lot less money and get almost close performance-wise. You know, still get very good performance at 1440p for a lot less money. That's overkill. Yeah, I mean, the price that I got my XTX for, I got it day one for 1,100. That, in my opinion, is too much money to spend for 1440p. I would not, you know, if I want to get my value out of that card, I've got to be using it for 4K, really. Otherwise, you could just get the XT, the 7900 XT, and, you know, that's £400 less than my XTX, so and it's still, it gets almost the same FPS in 1440p, you know, not far off it. For £400 less, that seems like a much better option for 1440p. Do the main race. 100%. Yeah, I guess it depends if you want higher frames, but then that's why I ask about the CPU, because if you're getting the 4090 but you're getting a kind of middle of the range CPU, you're going to be leaving FPS on the table anyway. So like, if you've had to sacrifice a better CPU to be able to afford the 4090, then it's also definitely not worth it. Unless you can get a high-end CPU and high-end GPU, there's no point. Yeah, because if you're not backing it up with a decent CPU, you'll be losing out on FPS anyway. This metallic colour is very strange. What, the gold? Well, you don't like it? Last 7800X 3D, yeah, that's decent for that, yeah. It's a red, white and blue Mini. No. Some aggressors. Get in there, get in there. Ram it. whack up that difficulty. All of the scratches? What do you mean? Look, perfect. Look, perfect. That will quickly do that side. Perfect, look. Intact. Quickly do it just in the off chance you won't see. What's that comedy sketch where there's a guy selling flats and he opens the door and it's just like this studio apartment, it has a shower, but it's just a shower, it's a hole in the middle of the living room, but he just opens the door and closes it really quick. He's just like, and this is the living room, and he opens it and just keeps shutting it really quick. What sort of comedy thing is that? Oh no, what did I do? Cancel. And they're like, can we see the living room? And he just opens the door and shuts it really quick. Level 9. Here we go. Six laps? What? Put on auto drive. Boss level, see you later. You did the fluid motion frames. DLSS upset. The thing is, fluid motion frames right now is a nice concept, but it's in beta. Like in my opinion, there's just way too many issues with it at the moment for it to really, like, compete. Once they had FSR3 direct implementation into Cyberpunk, then yeah, I think it can. But while it's driver level like that, it's too much. It's too much of a faff to get it working. It's not a sustainable thing to have that driver level, I don't think. It's not going to be like a mainstream thing. Like, most gamers are not going to be interested in sorting all that out. And even then, I'm not we've obviously got the official release of it coming next year, so I'm not really testing it that heavily because I'm not convinced. Even the AMD overlay, it was telling me I was getting twice as many frames, but it didn't look it. It was telling me I was getting 120 FPS. And I've seen frame rates enough in games to know roughly what they look like, and it didn't look like 120 to me. But because you can only record it through AMD overlay, it's just a bit of a weird one right now. I think the whole thing needs to be ironed out really before, because I can't stream it. Like, it's impossible to stream. It doesn't work. But, like, I do have a video on it in Cyberpunk. I just need to finish editing it. It's a nice feature, but I definitely prefer it properly implemented in games. So, like, Forspoken and Immortals of Avium, like, I'd rather see that in games, like, where you can just switch it on and off in a game. That, to me, is just, like, a million miles better. I don't think the fluid motion frames will ever compete with DLSS because it's not a good user experience. That's what kills it. So, like, that'll never have, like, a massive adoption because it's not a good user experience to do all of that, like, when you compare it to other stuff. So, but once they actually get it implemented into games where you can just switch it on and off in the game settings, then I think, yeah, it works. It's a lot better at that point. Then I think that's when you can start competing with DLSS stuff. Because that whole driver level user experience is not good, like, at all. Like I say, I think there's going to be a majority of people who aren't going to be bothered with faffing around to get that working like that. It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't look as good as Forza Horizon 5, no. We can actually tune this up a bit more now. Upscaling causes input lag. Yeah, but that's why you have anti-lag in nvidia Reflex to combat that. But, like, as of right now, though, like I say, the whole fluid motion frames is beta. Like, it doesn't even work in some games. Some games it works, some it doesn't. Some it works better than in others. So it's like, it's not even really in a very good testing place, to be honest. It's a bit all over the place. You're not ever really sure what you're gonna get. We've unlocked loads of stuff. Let's get all this cranked up. Boom. Anti-roll bars. Boom. Boom. Anything that gives me green. Boom. Brakes. Boom. Tires. Nah, we don't want to brake, do we? Not interested in that. Clutch. Boom. Boom. That don't do nothing. Conversion. We haven't unlocked any of that. Finish upgrades. Negative car points available. What? Just give me negative. I mean, it works for a few games. Like, yeah, it's in like an okay thing to like play around with a little bit, but like you say, it took you 20 minutes to get like, it doesn't, I don't think it has a universal adoption just purely because it's not a good user experience. Like, most people are going to look at it and just be like, I can't be bothered. Like, I can't be bothered setting that all up to get it working. They'd rather just wait for it to be added properly to games. which I agree with. Overall, having FSR3 properly in games like DLSS is a much better approach to it. If it's the fluid motion frames, it's kind of a cool thing to have, but if it stays driver level like that, I can't imagine it's ever have like a huge... It won't have a universal usage like DLSS or FSR would, like implemented in actual games. Just from that user experience, it's terrible. It's not good. But yeah, once you get the frames working, then yeah, you're getting more frames, but to get to that point, like you're competing with an in-game setting, switching it on or off, that takes 2 seconds. You're adding a process that takes 20 minutes to sort, or a process that takes 2 seconds to switch on or off. Which are you going to pick? You're going to pitch the one that takes 2 seconds to just switch on or off. Most gamers would pick that, you know.
Than the full circuit. You'll be flying around the outer loop carousel lap after lap.
You're bad at driving the same as you are at shooters? Lord Vader, I'm about to Obi-Wan Kenobi you. Your world's about to get absolutely rocked. Dual lightsabered. There's some weird scroll bar now. Whether... Oh yeah, I see that. That might be Steam. I think that's Steam in the background. That's better than the white line now, though. No. This game is just a bit chalked. How do I turn that off? That's cool, you can see that, look. See all my stats. Mainly supply and demand, like those cards are more in demand, so they cost more. Like those Founders Editions sell out within like 2 seconds. Just people want those ones more. So if there's less of them and people want more of them, then it just automatically becomes more expensive, you know? Just, yeah, supply and demand, basically. If there's more demand and less supply, it becomes expensive. Vice versa. Loads of supply but less demand, it'll just, no one will. It doesn't do the same thing. Drives the price down instead of up. And to be, they're just nice. It's just a nice design, I think, in a lot of cases, that, you know. It's a clean looking design, that's why people want them. About to pull the trigger on the... Nice, how much is it? because when they released, they all sold out within like 5 seconds. So I couldn't get my hands on any. That's not too bad. Zotac's always the cheaper. That's kind of the opposite end. For no specific reason. I don't think I've heard anyone having any more issues with those. It's just, you know, it's the same as like the Strix, the ROG Strix. They're just kind of deemed that price within the kind of consumer market, you know. Often these cards are overclocked more, like on when you purchase them. The Founders Edition isn't touched at all, but often the more expensive cards will be overclocked already. And you can always just buy an unoverclocked card for cheaper and then do it yourself. Rage Against the Machine song. F you, I won't do what you tell me. That right now. He does what he wants. I'll do this all night if I want. And you can't stop me. To get the world record. Dun 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 dun. I ain't done this yet. Check the pits out. Stock tyres. Get. Sort me out, geez. Look at that car. Thing of engineering brilliance. Look at it. let's do the race. First place, easy. What an ugly colour. Lord Vader, did no one love you as a child? Oh no, wait, Anakin wasn't loved as a child, was he? I remember. He was bullied by that alien-looking thing. The, like, little chubby thing. On that desert planet. He didn't have a very good time, really, did he? And then he ended up turning bold. In the fire. Not ideal. Bulba, is that his name? The guy who's always like, Annie, yeah. Annie, yeah. Start from 24th. Easy. Watch this gold thing. Get gold on the podium. That was Wasso. Yeah, the guy who, like, owned them. They had to buy him. Did they buy him from him? Oh, look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it. Brake. Dodge it. I'm not going to make a single contact with a single car this entire race. Just watch. Vito, thanks for subscribing. Full speed. Don't touch him. Get close. Don't touch him. Ooh. Close. Want to bet with Watto for the pod and Anakin. Ah, yeah. Long time since I've seen those movies. I thought I didn't touch him. I panicked. It was close. Seeing that as a kid in the cinema. Probably too young to really be watching that as a child. Like, I'm not sure I would let a child watch watch those movies now, the age I was. Well, I'd have been... I was born in 1991, so... I'd be like 8. That seems kind of young. Quite a lot of, like... gruesome... You know, when they're getting sliced in half with a lightsaber. That's pretty gruesome.
3 remaining.
The bit with Darth Maul. When he gets, you know, he gets chopped in half. Wait, how do I stop it? Battlefield 2042, yeah. Probably going to take a look at that tomorrow, I think. Check out the update. I've not played it in a while. Darth Maul, yeah, he was pretty terrifying. It looks like the Insidious. Is it Insidious? The evil thing in Insidious looks like Darth Maul. The scene, I remember being scared with the scenes of like when you see him. So like, what's the scene when they're in the desert and he's chasing them, isn't he? He's chasing after them and they're running back to the ship. I remember that bit, just being terrified of like, what is this creature? You know? And I think he has a, does he have a fight with someone then? I think maybe they have a short fight. Something quite eerie the way it was built up though. You know, it really was like quite tense, I remember. Even now when I watch it, I'm like, it's tense. Too loud. Oh, I did. People were saying the audio was all right. I did switch it down already. I mean, I can switch it down a bit more in game, maybe. Hopefully it wasn't. Hopefully you could hear me throughout most of the stream. Ahsoka, is that the Disney Star Wars thing? I didn't watch it. No, I watched. I watched Mandalorian, like, season 1 and 2, and then I think there's season 3 now, is there? Is that any better audio-wise? I think Mandalorian's on season 3, I haven't seen it, though. Kind of got a bit lost. I then started to watch... I started Obi-Wan or whatever on Disney. I watched the first 15 minutes, and I never touched it again. The only issue, I like Star Wars, but the only issue is recently it just seems like relentless. It's like relentlessly in my face. Do you know what I mean? It's just non-stop Star Wars stuff to watch. I'll have to check it out. Mandalorian definitely better other than New Start. Yeah, I enjoyed the first 2 series. I'll have to maybe watch the 3rd as well. You know, the time in the other two. Some games on YouTube now, how do you mean? This water on the track is not making it easy. There it is. First place. Season 3 was a bit hit and miss compared to
Nicely
Season
done.
1.
P1.
Yeah, I think more of just that I watched the first 2 series, so I feel like I kind of owe it to... Is it finished now, or is there still more? I thought it was fascinating how they filmed it. Did you see how they filmed Mandalorian? Like... It wasn't green screen, was it? It was like they're in a room and the whole room is filled with screens. So like the backdrop is on a screen. It looks crazy when you see it. But I think it does give it this like insane quality. I don't know. It's just crazy how they do stuff like that. It's finished now. Yeah, I might have to watch the 3rd series then if that's the last one. Might have to watch it. I want to try to see if I can just do a random race with, like... Can I just pick a decent car? How do I do it? Free play.
We've secured you unlimited access to the biggest collection of cars on Earth and the best tracks to
I'll
race
just
them
pick
on.
an absolute...
Set your race rules or run with no rules at all. Better buckle up, though. The action is going to be intense.
They're going to make me buy these, though, aren't they? Can you not just pick a car? I could rent it. What shall I rent? Oh. I'm renting that. Give me that for the weekend. Circuit race. Track. Don't really care. We want it sunny, don't we? Clear. 5 laps, I can always quit, can't I? There's no microtransactions. Well, they make me pay, though. They make me go to the store. For some of those cars, they make me go to the store, so... Unless they're like packs. I think they're packs like Forza Horizon.
One of Road America's most unique features is a long uphill front straight, which makes overtaking there difficult without plenty of horsepower. So it's a great place to find a
I
car
just want
to
to use this
draft
car. Look at it. Oh, am I by myself? Oh, it's because you got to do the qualifying thing, haven't you? Oh my god. Send it. Oh. It's crazy. The handling on this compared to the car that I've got. Oh my god. Braking too. What's the audio like now then? Is it better? Is it still too loud? using a racing wheel? No. Controller. If I used the racing wheel, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair on the other drivers. Why so many emojis? Okay, I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking. That's my excuse. Right, how fast can I go? Can I get some air? 200. Oh my god, no. Probably resolution. No, but I've restarted the game loads. I did have to set, so for example, if I go full screen, the game bugs out for me, and basically you get this weird white line on the stream. So I've gone full screen now, unless maybe that fixed it. But yeah, you see that white line? If I go full screen, it does that. For some reason. The game's kind of broken a little bit. But borderless and full screen won't change the color of the game. That's not how it works. If the game is this color, that's just it. I can't rewind anymore. I need to rewind further back. Oh, beautiful. Right. I'm going to end it there, guys, because I need to go. It's been fun checking this game out, though. Not really my vibe, personally. I'll maybe see if I can try and do a couple of videos to test out some other cards, but I feel like maybe I want to wait for a little bit, because I feel like this game needs a couple of updates. Especially with the whole DLSS, that just doesn't look like it's doing anything at all. So yeah, I'll maybe wait for a couple of updates before I check it out on some other cards. But I'll be back on tomorrow, do some Battlefield with the Season 6 tomorrow probably, same time, so check that out. And then we've got Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 beta towards the end of the week, so that'll be good to check that out as well. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow.